Okay. As your journey moves through different places, different locations, and entering into the fray, your, let's call it a team, as more or less it is what it is, ventured forth through and trying to get out of the Underdark. After being accosted by the Drow and basically escaping a prison, your team had eventually managed to get here. The area itself is one you're not familiar with, but you know of, due to the fact that someone else uh, from the same prison mentioned it. It is known as the Neverlight Grove. It's run by two sovereigns, one more or less creepy, the other one more or less still creepy but worse, known as Basidia, and the name I keep forgetting for the life of me.
Oh,
Why?
like a player is going to call you out for forgetting a name.
Philo? I'm gonna go with Philo. I have way too many notes here. Speaking with both, one give you a tour, and the other one basically allowed you to be here more or less. You were told about Drow being in the location, but were told that they were shown a very nice garden and are still in the area. Based on both of their informations, it doesn't seem like one knows of the other too well. I believe you are next to Basidia's. Yes. I don't know why I don't have his name tag on. Abode after getting a small nightly tour of the grove itself. Right now, it's weird, it's strange, but nothing you haven't handled before, or at least nothing out of the ordinary you haven't handled before. I do believe you went shopping. Like that was the last thing you guys wanted to do before we ended.
Kind of just like a Hail Mary, though. Unless somebody has plate armor, I don't know if I'm interested. Or like a magic shop. I don't know. I didn't have anything in mind, though.
Yeah, I was going to try a magic show.
All right. Looking through the area, trying to make sure everything's fine, everything is okay. You do come across a magic shop, or at least the best interpretation of what you have. Everything's made out of mushrooms here, so you go to a more colorful mushroom.
Yeah.
Entering inside, you do see
Glowing mushroom, of course.
entering inside, you do see a woman. Maybe mushroom people are hard to tell. Standing behind the back counter, you do see a huge amount of potions in the area, but they're all with what appears to be inside mushroom caps. So, it's kind of hard to close those.
Yeah.
So looking at you, the woman, maybe, in the back then states, welcome, how can I help you today?
Oh, I was just browsing your wares.
Well, any particular interest?
Well, I do have a idea, but I didn't know if you'd be able to accommodate, and I hand him my little list. That long note that I'd sent you earlier.
Where did you send it?
Discord. I didn't want to read it all out.
DM.
Yeah. So?
Oh, no, I meant she direct message you. I was asking. I didn't mean to say Dungeon Master.
Sorry.
I understand the confusion.
Alright. Give me 1 second, because I did have a whole bunch of conversations during the week.
Oh, not a problem here. Just
Just that you have a list prepared.
just click on that and it'll be third message up.
You've got all the most avaricious qualities of the halflings and the kobolds. And dragons.
Yes.
Gothos is like, yeah, you got any magic armor?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it turns out Gothos might be from the streets of Brooklyn. You know.
Oh yeah, I remember now. You write something down towards the woman. I'm gonna say it's a woman. It's hard to tell, but I don't care. She's wearing a dress. That's how you define it's a woman, I suppose. Looking at them, you can tell that they then state, I do believe we have someone here that can do that. I'm assuming you spoke with either of the sovereigns?
Both of them, actually.
Oh, good. I do believe Rumpadump may have what you're looking for.
Don't.
Rumpadump. Rumpadump.
Okay. All right. And how can I find him?
There are two ways. One is to simply speak with one of the sovereigns, and they'll lead you to them. There's also another entity in the area named Stool that he's one of our scouts, so he might be able to show you where they are right now.
Stool. It'd be nice to see him again. Thank you so much. Stool is
Probably at
Where
home.
is the end of that sentence?
Looking
Alright,
towards you, the woman
Yes.
simply states, likely at home. They generally go towards the circle of. Man, I forgot the name. I'm pretty sure it was Hunters, but I haven't read this PDF because you've never been going through the story this entire time.
I just get the directions to his house.
The Circle of Explorers.
Okay, Circle of Explorers. Thank you so much. You are very helpful.
Of course.
Yeah, if you got any magical items geared towards defense, I could look at those. Be nice.
Of course. We do have a amulet of defense. We do also have a shield guard arm bracelet, and we also have a shield and sword weapon.
Before we get into any of that, what are the price ranges we're talking about?
The amulet itself costs 1,500 gold. The shield guard bracelet cost 2,400 gold, and the shield and sword weapon cost 3,500 gold.
Right. Okay. I don't have so much gold as perhaps some magical material you might be interested in.
Perhaps.
I got a dagger-sized horn. You just want me to run through it?
Sure. While you're trying to barter with your stuff, I'm just gonna say Non-Nom enters the store. It seems like you guys might be here a while.
I'm trying to do it quickly. I know shopping episodes suck.
I mean, I don't care. This is your time.
Okay, I got a dinosaur horn. I got two dinosaur horns, a crystal wood bow, crystal leaf, glowing parasol mushroom, and an entire dragon skull. Which she's not getting the dragon skull, but it's how people know I'm serious.
I mean, you just got it last session. Let's see here. None of this is truly valuable to me. I could use the dinosaur bones, but it's not enough to actually purchase any of these items. It doesn't seem you want to look at the dragon skull. You have kind of like a half-mast thing. Barter with that, so I don't believe you'll have enough. If you do barter with the bones, it will shave off maybe, and this is me being generous, 300 gold.
Well, thank you for
I
indulging.
might have something that I just mended on our last long rest.
Oh, I'm busy today, Basidia.
Oh, well, hello.
Oh, sorry.
Who may you be?
City is one of the sovereigns. I'm just
Oh.
gonna
Oh,
say,
sorry.
no, you're fine. How should I explain this? I don't like the maps that they give you for this module. This is quite literally the entire map for this section of the
Oh.
module. Like,
Theater of the mind. We're inside a magic glowing mushroom.
I'm gonna show you. Different map. Like, this is what I normally do. I build maps, make maps, or find maps and put them in. Where there's more detail, people are already there. But when they actually... It's rare, but when the group actually goes into the module and interacts with it, I use their maps. I don't like to, but it helps if someone's played it before and stuff like that.
Because
Yeah.
this entire map is supposed to be a whole thriving city with a whole bunch of mushroom people walking around, and it's
Got
only
it.
got a couple of minor landmarks, and then these
None of
little
us have played it
clusters.
though, so we wander around off course forever. So
The woman inside, again, hard to tell, named Vol. You've been
Oh.
here before, you've been here for a couple of days. It's kind of hard to get out. So when you say it's busy in here, Vol, which is what you accurately said, they state, yes, unfortunately. It does seem that they don't have any money.
Well, we're trying to like kind of maybe barter for money, barter and trade. I mean, coin of the realm is always different.
I suppose.
Yeah. The coinage value is simply easier to recognize. It is what the coin can buy that is true value.
Yes. Oh, and I might be able to help with that. But
Go
yeah.
on.
Okay. Well, actually, I have a book that might be able to help us negotiate. The trade goods book I picked up.
Which one?
Either one. One is the trade goods for fair trade and price, and the other one is the black market one. Which one do I probably think would be more appropriate in this particular shop?
Probably the former rather than the latter.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I'd like to have that. And as Gothos was about to walk away, I said, "Wait a second, I have something that might work. I meant it on our last long rest." And I pull out and then unwrap it without touching it. That dagger.
Oh, the cursed one that we never sold?
With 2 evil drow gods, yeah. It's a major bad juju.
If only I could play an evil character and use it.
Kobo, go ahead and roll persuasion.
My assistant, anyway.
No, but since you're using the book, it will give you advantage anyways.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, sorry, you said Kobo. I almost rolled because I thought you said Kobold.
Oh. Makes sense.
Things that get confusing quickly.
Looking at you, Vol then states, it is interesting design. It does look extremely evil, but we are in the Underdark and I can find someone that'll likely pay a hefty price for it.
I'm willing to give you a little hint. I'll bet you the drow would pay top dollar for this return.
Return? Did you steal it?
No, actually, we found it shattered next to a dead drow, and it's got a picture of a couple of drow gods on it, so I'm pretty sure they would like it. Just, observation,
That is still theft, just stealing from a dead corpse.
That's the rights of scavenging.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was totally dead. Knife was shattered. We just leave it on the ground. I had to repair it.
I suppose that's true enough. I can knock down another 300 gold, maybe 400, alongside the dinosaur bones, so depending on which item you're looking for, it will bring it down to a total of 700 gold.
Can I do like an insight to see like whether she's
I like telling the truth.
she's like yeah, right. Like, maybe,
She's,
like, she's, like,
she's
she's-
charging. She's charging tourist prices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that drow knife is probably worth quite a nasty load there.
Nom, you've been here for a while. You've interacted with this person here and there. You know that the Nightlight Grove basically doesn't have any tourist area, so they would not need to basically sell tourist prices or the like. They generally don't speak. The only ones that do speak in the area are either the sovereigns or the vendors. Everyone else, like this entire area is packed with mushroom people here and there. Even sometimes on the roof, no noise whatsoever. They speak communicating with spores. So actual communication vocally needs to be precise and pragmatic. You can tell that Vol is not trying to rip them off in this particular case. That being said, she could do it later on, just not now.
Sure. Well, I was also thinking that whether she was more excited about the dagger than she was letting on.
Oh, that's a different story. Looking at her, seeing the dagger itself, they are interested, not because this is an item that they want, but more as it might relate to something that they're looking into, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does.
Oh, I've got one more little thing to add spice on the top if we're still looking at around 700 gold. Now, I know dinosaur bone and dinosaur horn are interesting but rare. However, I happen to have this. I pull out my dinosaur knuckle bone. Or not dinosaur, my dragon knuckle bone. And it's like dragon bone's a little more valuable than dinosaur.
Depending on which kind, do you know which bone this hailed from, or which dragon?
And I point to Gothos.
What do I have to roll?
Well, you
Oh,
don't
you don't
know.
have to roll anything. You just
Yeah, can I do
you're
like
wearing a
survival?
giant dragon skull on your back, so
Yeah, like
that's the dragon it came from.
is there anything like nature or survival or something like that that I could determine the
Not
ecology
you,
of the?
but
Actually,
go
would
ahead.
I, or is that just with actual interactions?
Like none of you except for perhaps Nom Nom and Toulouse.
Survival, or
Not survival, nature.
I don't have
Nature?
nature.
Yes, both of you.
Oh boy,
Can I roll religion for the dagger though? Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. If you want to roll religion for the dagger, you can.
Mm.
If you want
My
to
new
know,
friend here. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
if you want to know what the dragon skull on not Kobo, I always get you guys' name confused. Gothos.
Gothos the Goblin.
Yeah. What Gothos is wearing on his back is, you can go ahead and roll nature as well. Toulouse, it might either be red, blue, green, yellow, silver.
It was a dragon at one point.
It was a dragon. Nom Nom. It was a dragon.
I think it was kobold.
Big kobold. Investigating the area and looking around and seeing the dagger itself, you can tell that it is a broken insignia of two separate deities themselves, both evil and both not good. There's a symbol intertwined with the loaf, so there's a massive spider placed upon it, but behind the spider itself is a snow. What? It's not snow. Uh, snowflake. Sorry. I can't read. Can't even read my own notes. Snowflake. Embezzled or embossed behind it. So basically, two iconographies of two gods, or high valued fae creatures, similar enough that it is almost worshipped in the same manner. However, this is not something that happens. If you worship Lolth, you only worship Lolth or her followers. If you worship
Right.
the Fae Queen of the Winter Court, you only worship her, or else bad things happen. For someone to do both at the exact same time and not die, this thing is more than likely heavily cursed. Either that or something is going on that's way worse than the simple, hey, I found this dagger on this dead body.
Well, I
Oh,
mean, somebody did wield it and did die. Sorry.
that dagger looks a lot more valuable than 300 gold pieces.
Yeah, sorry, team. As much as we might want to negotiate this down, we're still pretty high out of my price range.
Sorry, guys, real quick. I gotta. My 1-year-old just woke up. I
Yeah,
gotta
no
not a
problem.
Sorry.
Tend to
Yeah.
realize. Go for it.
BRB, we're good.
But yeah, unless you, I mean, if you have some crafting services that you might be able to convert this skull here, maybe sort of half helmet, sort of an idea.
Hmm.
I have explained it a little bit, like a halo kind of a thing, where it looks like he's in the Jaws poster. Um,
It's possible.
Yeah, if you can-
Is there a specific trait you would like on it, or a simple decorative motif?
well, I'm not too familiar with enchanting. There's something you specialize in or are good at, but if not, just being able to wear it like that is, I can pay you for that.
If you're looking for something enchanted, the thing I primarily specialize in is herbalism. I can infuse certain not toxins. I suppose it would be toxins to you and yours. Certain attributes that would once. How should I phrase this? You can tell they're trying to figure something out through their minds. They clearly don't speak this way at all normally, except maybe to customers. So when you say this, they gesture out their hand and then state,
Yeah.
"Do you mind?"
Spores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spores. Take off the
Yeah.
glove.
They spore you, and in their actual regular way of speaking. All right, this is much better. I can enchant it with a not fey-like ability. Sorry, fear-like ability into it. You would be able to target one creature, entity, deity, monster, whatever you're going up against, and enact the fear spell upon it. It does
Would
have a
this,
DC of 14.
And would this require my full concentration, or is it a bonus action?
It would be a bonus action, but you can only use it once per day.
Alright, what would that cost?
That itself is not extremely difficult for me to do. It is what I specialize in. There are a few other things if you like, but the fear one seems more appropriate for you, based on the armament you're looking for. And in that, it would simply cost 300 gold.
Yeah,
Both.
I can trade you some dinosaur bones for that.
Very well then. Both for the infusion as well as the decorative creation. It will take roughly half a day to make, though. If you're in a hurry, the price can go up, but it doesn't have to.
I think we'll be here for a full day, won't we?
Well,
Yeah.
we've definitely been invited by one of the sovereigns. He made it creepily clear that we were allowed to stay until the festival. But half a day, I think, yeah, if we go visit school, worst case scenario, we can put a rush job on it. But we'll start with the 300. Did anyone else want these dragon bones for crafting or anything? Or not dragon, dinosaur bones? Just want to be clear before I trade
I
anything away.
believe. And just for accuracy, I believe you have one that's the size of a great club, not a dagger, because I got the big one off and I handed it to you.
My
So that should be a
notes
little more.
say dagger size and longsword size.
Oh yeah, okay.
Horns.
The longsword sized horn. I'm gonna say that would probably be worth more.
More or less, yeah.
Both or just the big one?
Are you asking me or are you asking Kobo?
Oh
No,
yeah,
I was-
the
yeah,
mushroom lady. Both of these are just the big one, so we're clear.
The dinosaur bones?
Yeah.
Technically just the big one. She only wants the big one.
Sounds good.
Very well then.
Anybody else want to make avail of this lady's crafting? I know you got some dragon teeth or whatever. We're just gonna let Mel do that in the background.
We were gonna build it out of just regular materials. Me and her were working on like a little side project while we rest and stuff. So I think we already got that covered. So we don't
Would
have a lot of money
anything ex-
anyway. So
Would she enchant anything extra into them?
well, I don't really have a lot of money right now, so I'm not really. I'm
Yeah,
good.
okay, we're broke.
I'm all
We
right.
broke out of prison like a week ago.
Yeah.
Don't tell her that. But no, but yeah, I've got
Never.
one. I know Toulouse, you have two, but I did get one. How much would one cost, and what might it do? Maybe. That was to the mushroom lady.
Oh, okay. Like to enchant something else into it?
Well, yeah, that's what she's doing, right?
Well, she's doing that to the dragon skull, yes. But looking at that, the woman then states, if you're depending on what you're seeking, are you trying to get the same infusion?
I don't know about the fear infusion. I didn't know what all you were capable of doing. I'm sure you have a wide range. I don't know.
Well,
She is pretty good.
This is a weapon, so I can infuse certain paralytic spores into the blade that will only react once every long rest, where you might have a chance to paralyze the enemy inflicted upon it. Other than that, I have nothing else for a combat weapon.
Sounds pretty cool. I'll get a lucky chance to paralyze somebody.
Yes. It does require a save of 14 in order for them to pass, but it all depends on who or what you're going up against, be it a humanoid or a monster or the like. That being said, this type of infusion is also ranged at 300 gold.
Okay. And that big bone was worth only 300, or wasn't it worth more than that since the little knife one was 300?
What do you mean the little knife one?
My
Oh,
longsword size bone was 300.
Okay. I thought the knife-sized bone was 300, and the longsword-sized one would have been worth more.
The knife-sized one was never covered. She only specified the big one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my mistake.
That's fine. But if you
I have a.
like, you tell her, you ask her, and the knife-sized one is roughly around 150, maybe 200 gold at best.
How's about that and a dragon knuckle bone, and I could probably cover the rest.
Since you
Or
don't
wait,
really...
how much is that other thing gonna cost? We didn't talk about that one. Or do I have to talk to the other person about that one?
You'll have to speak with the other person about that one. I'm afraid I do not know this specialty.
Oh, in that case, I apologize. Yeah, I'll save for that.
Of course.
Thank you. Toulouse, did you want something? We were still talking about this wackadoo daggery.
No, like I said, me and Roslyn were working on that like a side project, so I don't really need anything.
Okay, because I think she had said a couple of things of defense.
Yeah, they're super expensive.
Yeah, they're super
Oh,
expensive.
Don't
okay.
need anything right now.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
With that
It's-
said, though, the woman named Vale looks towards Nom Nom. You've been here some time. Do you mind showing them to Stool's abode?
And Namzam says, yes. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, sounds sure.
Very good, then. You obviously know, you've been here for a while. You know where each circle is, so getting there isn't too much of an issue. She tells you which mushroom hut to go to. Creepily enough, it is close enough to the creepy sovereign. You've met him before. He's weird. Philo's his name. Or I'm mispronouncing that.
Is it Phylum?
No, it's Phylo.
Yeah,
You should
maybe just Flow. PH
Think it
goes
was-
F, so it's Flow.
At any rate, you enter inside the circle, and inside there are a whole bunch of people. Once again, there's a cacophony of silence in the area. As creepy as that sounds, people seem to be enjoying themselves, but without a care in the world. Eventually, you do find the entity you were looking for. Nom Nom, you've known Stool ever since he arrived. Maybe like 5 days ago. Nice
Okay.
enough guy. He like immediately appeared out of nowhere, like in the middle of town.
Cool. Yeah,
Did he
as we
teleport
were
with
walking towards Stool's mushroom circle, Nom Nom's basically like talking their ears off, telling them like everything that he's discovered since he's been here.
All right. Yeah, you would know a good amount. Were you like looking into things and observing things? Because you can tell that people have been on edge from time to time. Why have you been here? Let's say you've been here for a week. Some guards from outside of the city, where there's people watching or like sentries sent out to make sure everything's safe, have been staying in town rather than going out, which is weird. Soldiers have also been called in rather than being in their posts. And Philo, the secondary sovereign in the area, has been acting strange as of late. Is there anything you did before the team arrived here?
Yeah. Sounds like something bad is about to go down. They're marshaling their forces.
Does this have anything to do with that weird, creepy festival that we're not sure we want to be around for?
Surprise.
Yeah. So Nom Nom would have basically tried to talk to some locals, some guards, try to see if he could get anything out of them.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll history.
History.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's not a 1. Speaking with people here and there, observing things, you can tell. You actually met Stool 5 days ago when they immediately arrived out of nowhere. Looking towards that, some of the others began to spore the area to make sure that they're safe and stuff like that. And then they spored in turn. You accidentally got caught through the crosswave, so for a while you could hear everyone's conversations, but that has long since passed. Apparently, Stool was like arrived out of nowhere. Some friends of his got him out of prison from the Drow, and now they're here.
Hey.
They really don't know how because you never really explained it when they got here, or before they left. They just trusted you. But Nom Nom, you've been talking with Stool here and there, and while they've been observing the area, much like yourself, um, you can tell that they're on edge. Based off of this, they wouldn't, or he could not get to uh, the Garden of Peace, which is further to the north, the biggest mushroom cap here.
The one that is currently banned to us.
Normally, they would attend to it, make sure everything is safe, garden taken care of, plants grow there, as well as other spore-like entities, fungus, and moss. People go there to relax, have an enjoyment time, but ever since they arrived, and actually with the information that they found, you can also tell that before the Stool arrived, it has been basically cornered off, except to the Circle of Masters. When talking with other people here and there, you can tell that they're wary of the area. They're not exactly sure what's going on. Whenever someone asks one of the sovereigns, Basidia doesn't really know and would like to figure out what exactly is going there, since it is Philo's pet project. So he's not technically allowed to interfere, as it is a leader-to-leader thing, and it'd be overstepping his bounds, but still wants to know. And when you ask Philo about this, they just simply creepily state, "It's a surprise. Won't you wait until it commences?" As eerily as that, with other varying statements as creepy as that. Overall,
Um,
it has been hard to get any true information about this surprise.
sure. And so basically, Nom Nom's been like sharing all that.
Hmm.
Like, that's
Oh yeah,
really,
no, we thought it was creepy too.
yeah. Maybe we should go investigate. Well, maybe somebody should go investigate. But what do you guys want to do with? What do you guys want to talk to Stool about?
Well, kind of an old friend. He appeared 5 days ago. It took us 5 days to get here, but Stool. I need to ask you. Do you know Rumpapum? Am I saying his name right?
As close as you're gonna get it. Looking towards the area, I'm pretty sure you've all been. Yeah, I'm gonna say even if you haven't, you have, and I've already described Nom Nom being a sport, so that's fine. Looking toward the area, you can tell that Stool themselves then states, from what I can tell, yes, from what I can tell, they are. You can tell that they're trying to think exactly what's going on. Maybe I'm looking through the PDF. You don't know, but looking towards this, they then state, I'm not exactly sure where they are, but they did say they were going to investigate Philo on the orders of Basidia.
Also, said Gotho says, nudging Kobo. Good to see you,
Yeah.
buddy. Yeah, no, it's great that you made it back.
Yes, it actually has been. Great to see you as well. I was honestly surprised they got here so quickly. You did say to walk in a direction and think of a place they want to be. You never really explained how or what was going to happen.
Yeah, well, blame that on the magic types.
Yeah, it
What?
was.
I
Well,
mean, it worked.
yeah, it worked.
For him,
It worked for us too. Just there was too many of us, and we weren't thinking of the right place. That's all.
Well, it's not like we all knew where the right place was, though.
you know, we all made it in the end, didn't we? Look at us in
Well,
Mushroom Town.
yeah, and now we're hoping maybe that you might know a way out, Stool.
I don't. I know. Well, I know Rumpadump might. He is the leader of the circle of. Man, I'm forgetting the circle's names. The circle of explorers. I know he knows of places to go up to the surface, but since we can't exactly live up there normally, we don't go.
Okay. So these explorer people kind of try to go up there sometimes, maybe.
We get close, but not all the way up. I
Okay.
know Rumpadump might have better information, but uh, I mainly go with the explorers to hunt and gather. Mainly gather. It's
Fair
kind of one of the reasons why I got caught and then sent to prison.
enough.
Ah,
Well, I mean, slave pits aren't prison.
yeah, it was just being caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's what happened to all of us.
I suppose.
But yeah, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's all he says.
But yeah, I was told from the very nice lady at the magic shop there to find him, so I could ask him a question.
He might still be at the garden. While he's been talking, you can tell that they've been more stammering than you're familiar with. They were not exactly the most hardcore fighter here and there, bravado and the like, but even now you can tell that they're wary of something or something like that. But they do state they might still be working for Basidia, or they could. No, they're not here. Um, the only other place that I could think of might be the garden.
Okay. Wait a second. Gothos, is the guard one of those places we weren't supposed to be going?
No, I think that was the Circle of Peace or something. But I feel like Mushroom Garden has a different connotation
Okay.
than regular garden.
You can tell.
Okay.
Well, you can think that that's entirely fine, but you were told to not go to the garden. Then eventually they did give you the full name, which was the Garden of Peace.
Okay, well. So that's the big mushroom area?
Yes.
Up right, yeah. Right,
But
so the
if
person
Nom
that
Nom,
Kobo wants to talk to is at the place we're not supposed to go. Is that a new thing? Do you know why we're not supposed to go there? Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't. Nom Nom with an 11, you can tell that they're skittish. They don't exactly know what's going on, but they can tell something's bad's going on.
Can anybody else roll an insight?
Something bad over there, or something bad like about to happen here.
Like something bad that may or may not be happening over there.
Can we roll this insight, DM?
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah, I don't know nothing.
Yeah. Kobo, you don't know nothing.
Actually, I take that back. That 5 is a 1. Does that give me the reroll?
Yeah, technically, I think.
This is why you remember to take off your advantage.
Yes. I just took it off. I wasn't supposed to have it on for that roll. Insight.
Oh.
Kobo, you don't know nothing. You know everything. Toulouse and Gothas, you know pretty much about the exact same thing. The individual themselves, Stool, they definitely do seem worried. They don't know exactly where Ropendup is, that much is clear, but you can tell that they are worried about something that's going on in the garden. Why? They've seen people go inside based on the information you know is true, but they never Stool specifically never said that some people have been coming out after they've gone in. Based on the information that you've gathered, based on the information that they've told you, you can tell that they're working on something specifically, but it is not done yet, and they Stool themselves, with the information of nothing, is is completely 100% aware that something is going on there that's not good. Based off of the town's information, how Nom Nom has. Yeah, he didn't really share the information. Has been scouting around and investigating places here and there. Stool more or less has been doing the exact same thing and has gotten no traces of what is going on in that area, which is worrying. While they do not believe that it's currently going to be a problem as of right now, the longer it's not figured out or discovered, the worse it's likely going to be.
A stool. I can kind of tell you're not overly happy about the goings-ons in town. Well,
Not right now.
shouldn't we go have a look? Maybe later tonight when no one else is looking? I know you want to know. Come on.
Go
Come
ahead.
on.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. Again, he's not a fighter, but he is curious.
He's an explorer. But I like the idea of waiting for night in like a lightless cavern.
Well, there's still
Okay.
shifts. I mean, I come from the Underdark. We still had a wake asleep cycle.
Mm-hmm. 16 is pretty good. As long as no one else is here, and you're here too.
Well, yeah, that's the point. We're here now. You know, you got your backup, your buddies.
I would suggest speaking with Basidia, though.
Yeah, I do need to talk to somebody about Rumpelstiltskin.
That,
Yeah.
but he's also been looking for people. Rumpadum. He's also been looking for people to. Well, secretly, he's been looking for people to look into things. But since I didn't really have anyone else, I didn't go myself.
Should we just go talk to that guy now?
Yeah, I'd kind of like to, but I think we have to ask Philo's permission because it's in the big mushroom place.
I think that's probably not a good idea because
Yeah.
Bastidia wants to do it secretly without Philo.
Oh no! The whole investigating what's going on with Philo. Yeah, but investigating what's going on, that was going to be later tonight. But I was trying to find Rumpadump.
Yeah,
during
but if
business hours.
Rumpadump is at the place that we're not supposed to go, and Basidia has also told us not to go there. Well, Basidia told us not to mess with Flynn or whatever, Flo.
Philo, yeah. Okay.
Am I wrong in remembering that? I think she told us, like, if you mess with him, don't do that.
Yeah.
And then
Basidia warned you against trying to interfere with Philo's doings. Not in the same sense of, hey, if you mess with him, you'll immediately die. It's more like there's someone else in the area that is highly guarded as a leader in town, so if you do mess with them, you're likely not going to be seen well.
But since we're just innocently trying to find this one guy for, our common stay for goods and trade and stuff, either we'll get permission to go there or he can bring the guy out here.
Once again, I will state that Basidia asked Rumpadump to go and investigate it secretly. So if you do ask Philo, hey, can you bring this guy out so we can speak with him?
No, because the lady from the magic shop said go find Philo to get over to the Rumpadump guy. Okay, that's why. Never mind. No, I'm not gonna do that.
The woman in the magic shop said go speak with Stool.
Yeah.
Or find Rumpadump himself.
Okay, and we got all right. Sorry for confusion.
It's fine. They're all weird names.
Yeah. So, what? We just gonna turn in for a while, and then when everybody else is asleep, take a sneaky peek?
You could.
I gotta wait half a day for my dragon skull.
Yeah.
Does
Well-
anybody else have any business? We would just get to know our. I mean, we just plotted on our furious steeds right in front of Nom Nom
Oh.
here.
Well, I know
Um,
we just met him, but he seems really nice and friendly. I mean, he told us pretty much everything we needed to know here.
Well, I was actually quite curious myself. Would you guys mind if I tag along?
Yeah, I think that might even be necessary at this point.
Sounds like fun.
Excellent.
All right.
So you look like a well-provisioned fellow. We've been having some difficulty with that, actually. Rations and whatnot.
Ah.
Anything you recommend?
Well, do you guys eat bugs?
Yes.
Oh, we have on occasion. Not my
Salute.
favorite. It's too icky. Yeah.
I want to know how Toulouse reacts to this.
Meh,
Yeah.
meh. Maybe in a bug or two.
I start looking really close at like the side of Num Num's head, on his neck.
You'd like checking for nits.
No,
Vampire bites?
his scales are different than mine.
I was just gonna say, like, you look quite you could be cousins.
Yeah, that's what everybody said. Then they throw rocks at me. It's not very nice. I don't like people for that.
Yeah, well, that's when you stab.
Yeah, they deserve it. Yeah, why
Yeah.
do people say that my mom went with a kobold? I mean, your skills and my skills. I mean, my skills are shiny and yellow. Yours are. I'm assuming your skills are red there.
Yeah, they're like a dull rust color.
Yeah, I have very fine, thin, small scales like a dragon skin. Or dragon, yeah, right. Like a snake skin. They're really small, but they're all kind of golden, metallic, sheeny colored. It's like, yeah, we don't even have the same color scales.
Well,
They're different shapes, too. I hold my hand up to your neck. Just investigating you. Sorry. I'm going to be poking and annoying for a while.
In this world, Dogma, are there like only one shade of kobold, or are there like a plethora?
There's a plethora depending on how systematic the creation of them is.
Oh yeah, well
Are there
I've
gold-colored
killed- I-
kobolds then? I thought they were mostly like gray, red, brown.
They're mostly gray, red, brown, but there have been known cases of. It's rare, but there have been known cases of blue, gold, and the like.
both those are just kind of casually stride by and be like, I don't know, I've killed plenty of different colored kobolds in my time.
Huh. Yeah, well, most of them are evil, so good on you.
I mean, no offense or anything, but it's a checkered past. I've been in this game a while.
None taken. Why would I be offended?
So Nom Nom, are there gold-colored kobolds like me?
I'm gonna do a history check on that one.
Yeah. You've never met one before. Well, you saw one painted gold, but they didn't have true golden color.
Yeah, there's this one gold one that I saw. He was a bit of a runt though. Kind of like your skills are kind of small, a little bit runty.
Your feet have more hair than usual.
Yeah, I'm not a kobold, but yeah. Well, I might be half kobold. I don't know.
Where you been staying, Nom Nom? I want to sit down for a few hours or something.
Sure. let me take you to. I don't know where everyone's staying in Dogma.
Basically, you've been staying in a small little cottage area. It's the only place they actually had people there. Uh, like, you've been here for a while. You can tell that sometimes people just walk into the area and then just cement themselves into the walls, the floors, and the like whenever they fall asleep. Those that want more privacy or have like small children, uh, go into small huts and then like just stand still and don't do a thing. So for people outside or people that are just coming in to the city itself, they have more or less an inn. It's not really an inn per se. It's just a massive mushroom uh, with various pockets people use as rooms.
Sounds uncomfortable, especially for a fatty like me.
Yeah, but it's the best thing you got if you want privacy.
Mushroom is a lot softer than wood.
Are these mushrooms
Or
edible?
rock.
Yes, but you'd be eating your home.
You're eating the gingerbread house.
It's like you're sleep eating your bed. You wake up with like half your body on the floor.
Just with a really pleasant, earthy taste in your mouth.
Mm.
Nom 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 nom.
Well, if we can find something to eat, I've got a nice bottle of wine to go with it, and we can pass the time telling stories.
Let me see.
And or I can gamble you out of all your earnings. I mean, one or the other. And by gamble, I mean I'll just win. Blessings of Timora be upon me, suckers.
Well, so, basically, I've just been creating my own food and water.
Probably tastes better than our dry rations.
Yeah, that's actually pretty handy. We've been eating dried giant spider. Oh, I should mention, this is Tannhauser. Gothos is riding on a giant spider.
He's riding on a giant spider.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's technically a steeder. That's official D&D stuff. I didn't make that shit up. But yeah, it's a big old spider.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Tannhauser.
The Tannhauser?
Mm-hmm.
What does Tannhauser eat?
I think technically just whatever floats her boat. She's right now an astral being. I don't think she needs sustenance so much as that she just enjoys it.
Just out of curiosity, didn't Tannhauser get spored too?
Yes.
So
Tannhauser
she
can
reveal-
talk to us.
It decides not to, though.
Oh, but I wanted him to do the voice.
Tannhauser doesn't trust you. She's been betrayed before. No. But no. One of the things that we've run into here is we're eating just whatever we can get our hands on. It's not a whole lot of good hunting, as it were, in the Underdark. So being able to create food and water—that's a handy skill. Have you ever wanted to see sunshine?
Not really. It hurts my eyes.
I saw sunshine once. You need to get yourself a pair of these. And I pull out a pair of sunglasses. It's like, you get a pair of these, and the sun don't hurt your eyeballs.
Does have
Oh,
sunglasses.
those look cool. Let me. Can I see them?
Sure. I let him try mine.
He just had a meaty paw, puts on the sunglasses.
You put them on. I mean, you're blind.
I wear my sunglasses.
Yeah, I saw the sun once, and I had to wear those because it hurts.
Okay,
Well-
let me rephrase the question. Seeing the sun, not great. Don't look right at it. Have you ever felt it on your skin?
Oh, it felt so warm. It was so cool.
To be specific, you're not blind. It's basically This is illuminated area, low light vision. It basically then shuts off a good amount of the light in the area, where you can only see like 10 feet in front of you.
You're like dark sunglasses in a dark room.
Yeah.
We look so cool.
Yeah.
I can see how these could help.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Thank you.
Not a problem. I found mine in a dead town that was being invaded by fungus and spirits.
Well, come. Let's
Yeah.
go feast.
Go ahead.
So I'll go and create food and water for my new friends.
All right. Doing so is actually a very big help. Basically, these guys have been having to scavenge, and find any source of fresh water as they could as possible. For the most part, they've been eating giant spiders they've killed. I think one time a giant... what was it again?
Dinosaur. We got some dinosaur rations
Oh, yeah.
from the
Nothing.
from the Triceratops meat.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Where
we
he
might
almost
have even
got
forgot to get man-eating fish.
Oh,
Could've
yeah,
had some.
because you didn't want to die.
Uh,
And things of the like. They missed the shark, though. But they also didn't want to die there. They tell you about a few other things about half the group, mainly getting trapped by this weird individual, and then basically everyone getting teleported here or sent through a gateway here. And that's how they got imprisoned, and that's really how this all started in the Underdark. They left and immediately escaped the Drow. Soon after, they headed east into a different location. Some other town seems to have been trying... well, people there have been trying to resurrect or get a demon lord into the Underdark for some unknown reason. Immediately, they decided to bail that town and head to the surface. They hired someone to get them there, and then they encountered a strange place where the entire town was basically knocked out or killed, with spores in the air still there, but not really affecting anyone in the moment in time. Apparently, another NPC in the area told them that someone was retrieving or collecting flowers, the like, for a wedding rehearsal or something like that. It would still require time, but over the course of a few hours, they didn't really investigate that further, but they did realize that something was amiss there. In that area, they also found a whole bunch of dead drow, and most of their equipment, if not all of their equipment, that was lost to them when first stolen. They then found a pillar in the area that could technically get them to the surface if they had the right mindset and the entire group was able to focus and channel the direction they needed to go. They told
I think
Stool.
I screwed that one up.
They told Stool this. They didn't really tell Stool this information. They just told them to walk in this direction and to think of the place you want to be. That's around the same time that Stool got here. You collaborate, and you can tell that's basically the same time frame. But then they tell you they themselves as an entire group walked forwards. Try to think of the surface as some of them know it well, others do not. Kobo then immediately told a separate NPC that's not a very good person about going back to the Drow prison camp, and then pushed her, and then she immediately disappeared, who knows where. But
and we went back.
everyone rolled poorly, and you
Nice.
all wound up back in the exact same area most of you met. Then
So
they
it's like
headed...
we went in a big circle back to the beginning.
yeah, so instead of west, they decided to head east this time.
And that's
Spice
what
it
we
up.
found. Yeah. That's where we found this place.
They met a hag in a brewery. The house attacked them. They blew up the house and brewery. Immediately bolted out of that. Came over here.
I got a couple bottles of booze out of that, though.
Got a couple bottles of booze, strong booze, and then finally made it here. It has been a very interesting way of doing things. If nothing
Okay.
else.
Chaos is
Welcome
the
to the group.
Nice. It's a celebration.
Yeah.
We haven't died yet.
True. But after a few hours, you do eventually die.
Well, I mean,
immediately.
speak for
No.
yourself. Gothos might have technically died already.
Yeah.
A few hours pass.
Oh, I thought Kobold.
Okay, well, we may have died, but we're all here in
The Dark
spirit.
Elves revived me out of spite because they wanted to kill me again, and it backfired. Moving on.
A few hours pass after telling the story. Do you head immediately towards the Garden of Peace, or do you go somewhere else first?
Oh no! As soon as the time limit on my dragon skull is up, I want to go there.
Yeah. Sure. You go there.
Yeah, hello. I believe I have an item on layaway.
I don't know what that is, but we do have your item ready.
We're psychic. You do understand my meaning.
I do not.
Whatever. You remember me. Do you have my dragon skull?
I do.
Excellent. I try it on.
You try it on. It fits perfectly. It's how should I say this? Have you ever seen those basically baseball? Yeah, baseball technically. Caps that are plastic with like two beer containers from side to side where you drink through the straw. It doesn't have the beer containers or the straw thing, but it's basically that cap with the head of a dragon. It looked fearsome, although it looks awkward because it's on a goblin. It fits perfectly, don't get me wrong, but it's like comically oversized, and it does look fearsome. So the effect is there. You just have to actively think about it. You've already been spored by her spores, so they do and can communicate with each other. Is what she tells you. As soon as
You worked very hard to make that sound not cool.
It still sounds cool though.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's different in my head. Excellent work. Here's the bone. If I haven't already given you that. Thank you.
No problem. Do you
Okay,
have a
we're gonna go.
day?
Yeah, you too. All right, team. We're gonna go do the other thing.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, we gotta go do the thing
Yeah,
at the place.
at the place.
Yep.
You do that thing at the place and thing.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Of
So we're gonna
course.
wait until shift. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Go
And then we
find a
leave.
nice quiet place to wait and do the thing. Because we're gonna do it at a certain time, right?
Whatever we perceive nighttime to be, or the least active part of the day.
Yeah, basically. You do spend some time, and Stool does tell you, since he, is part of this city. I just noticed Kobo putting down Cubone. Sorry, got immediately distracted by Cubone. You can tell the area itself.
Cubone looks cool. I could go for Cubone. You went out of your way with the beer hat thing. Anyway.
I'll find a reference of what I was talking about. It's pretty much the same exact
As soon as
thing.
we found it, I imagine Cubone.
Yeah. Let's just say it's Cuban for now, but I'll
Mhm.
I'll explain later
I'm happy
what
with
I meant.
moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Stu eventually tells you where and when it'll happen. So once that commences, you immediately go towards the area. Go ahead and you're trying to make this stealthy, right? So go ahead and everyone roll stealth. I'm taking the median of the entire group stealth, so even if one of you fails, as long as not everyone fails.
I think chainmail, if that's what you're wearing, imposes disadvantage, unfortunately.
Actually, I was gonna wear it later. Sorry. So, disadvantage.
I myself made sure to get a chain shirt.
But yeah, you can have leather armor.
Chainmail's better, even with the disadvantage on stealth.
Well, I've got a pretty decent dex, but or maybe it's not high enough. So obviously I'm gonna use guidance.
It's not bad.
And then
If this is a group thing,
so
do you want
an 11.
Tannhauser to roll stealth?
Is
Uh,
it his armor that he has like heavy armor on?
Correct.
Can I use like feather fall to make his armor like super light? Does
That's interesting, actually.
it not work like that?
It doesn't, but theoretically it could.
Like, just his armor, not him. Like just
'Cause
his
it-
armor
yeah,
doesn't click while it's walking.
That's super interesting, because then like the armor around him is just kind of like instead of like it's just like
That's a good idea. That gives me an idea too. Could minor illusion help with Toulouse's idea?
Mm,
Because minor illusion can do sights or sounds. Well, if I do a sound to cancel his sound, or just muffle it, or if I can make a sound, can I quiet a sound?
Does
maybe,
this at least give him another role?
Kobo, maybe if you were an artificer, that could work. You would know how magic properties operate and things
Oh yeah,
like
I
that.
definitely don't.
Yeah.
Oh, as a side note, Nom Nom, when you actually made dinner for everybody, you noticed that Kobo had absolutely no table manners whatsoever, just shoveling with his fingers.
Toulouse
good,
had
'cause
the
neither does
best
Nom
table
Nom.
manners you've ever seen. Like you're like,
Yeah.
damn.
Gothos is also a barbarian.
So whatever's left, Nom Nom kind of ate.
Sounds good.
No.
But
Yeah, I made food for like 15 people. Nom Nom ate, made sure there was nothing left.
yeah, there was like plenty, like 5 meals afterwards that you consumed. Let's see, 14, 19, 14, 12, plus 4.
Do you want Tannhauser to roll?
Yeah.
I asked that specifically because she's great at it.
Nice.
That is basically everyone's around 15 to 16. Yeah. Basically, when Stool tells you, go now, you immediately bolt.
Skitter, skitter, skitter.
Toulouse, you can roll Featherfall on anyone you decide to, and it'll help out. But here's the thing. Technically, it slows your fall. But theoretically, the way you stealth is basically moving your feet quickly and swiftly. And that's like slowing down your movement so it doesn't completely hit you or make too much movement, which is interesting, a way of putting Featherfall into this.
Kind of like walking on the moon.
Yeah,
I know this
kinda,
is
yeah.
I know this is very silly, but could someone roll a performance and like stealth skip because it's like floating around them like a tutu or something? Anyway.
I'd do it.
Not in this case. You've already rolled stealth, but maybe next time.
Okay, so
All right.
mm,
You get into the area well enough, and you can tell. After Stool states, I did investigate the area beforehand. I didn't go inside, but I did note that the guards shift around this time. Uh, we have maybe a minute before they arrive again. Do we go in, or do we hide until they get in place?
No, we go in. You sneak in before they're back.
All right. Do they? Is there any way that we can get access to their spore network, or are we just going to go in blind? 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. We're wasting too much time. I don't know.
Okay.
Oops.
Anybody
Sorry.
else?
Yeah,
I
spores
don't.
good. Let's just go. I want to get in before the guards get back.
okay.
Okay, we'll try that. We'll try just sneaking in.
Okay.
How high is the cavern roof above us?
And the cavern roof
I'm
above
wondering
you, at this current section, is 50 feet up. The mushroom cap goes up by 30.
You guys think I should? No. I could potentially climb up and leap over with Tannhauser. No, it's just sneak. Sneaky.
All right. You sneak inside. I'm still using the 16, by the way.
Sorry, are we still trying to sneak?
You're
You're
Are
heading
we
inside
sneaking
now.
again?
Now
You know
we're
what?
Do we have
past
to roll
the
stealth
guard.
again or no?
I mean, if we
We're
don't need to talk, I
attempting
can
to pass the guards right now.
if we don't need to talk, I can also cast silence.
That's true, but the reason why I'm assuming the reason why Kobo wanted Stool there is because he can spore everyone, and that way you can communicate without making any noise.
So that's still a really good idea. Because now we're super
Yep.
stealth and we're just communicating telepathically.
Yeah, I'll cast silence.
Stool is like our own private walkie-talkie system.
Which allows us to just hum out loud, dun 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 dun, dun, and there's no consequence.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
All right,
Mission
You-
Impossible theme.
head inside with copyright infringement.
Less than 10 seconds, we're good.
That's why I didn't continue.
Let's see. It's supposed to be creepier than this. Well, to you guys, it'd be creepier than this.
That just looks like a really nice garden.
It's supposed to be, yes.
That doesn't look mushroomy at all.
Oh, nope, not this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. As you enter inside, you can tell this is a very beautiful garden. Who knows what reason or rhyme they decided not to have people inside. The area itself does seem to present a strange, almost calmness around you. Looking and observing, you can tell that there's plenty of individuals here. Plenty of people taking care of, tending to, and placing strange mushroom caps inside trees, inside other plants, where one would walk, take a stroll, or simply relax. They place one side by side by side. Looking at this area, you can tell that the woman, specifically farthest in the area, is being adorned with various plants here and there, flowers surrounding her, causing almost a entire dress being formed out of them.
Is this a myconoid woman?
The individual themselves does seem to be more humanoid, but is in fact a mechanoid individual. They are far above and in charge of things. Something is clearly going on here. But the individual themselves seems to be communicating in the mechanoid way, without any words, without any sound. But the individual themselves is dauntingly. The way I'll phrase it doesn't make any sense, but it'll make sense if you ever decide to speak with them. Hauntingly beautiful.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say disturbingly beautiful.
That would also work.
Do we recognize the person?
Um,
Is it the same lady we met on the road?
no, it's not the
So-
same woman you met on the road, but something about them does seem familiar. Nanami, you were saying.
Oh no, sorry. So I was going to use one of my abilities here.
Huh.
Number of creatures within 30 feet, 10 minutes. Roll a d4 and add that number on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Nice. Super bless. No more than once per turn. And that's the rest is for you. That's pretty cool. Have they spotted us yet?
No, they honestly don't seem to be concerned with you. They seemed more concerned with the woman and getting things ready.
I mean, they don't seem concerned with us, but do they see us?
Go ahead and
Or is
roll
there no
insight.
indication of... Okay.
Well, would you say insight?
Yes.
Natural 20!
Oops.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a natural 20 and I asked if they see us. I think I might know.
Gothos, you know they have no eyes.
Mhm. Well, with that level of insight, are they aware of our presence?
They don't see you. That was the specific information you were looking for. They don't see you.
Curse your bones.
No, I'm just kidding. Kobo, they have no eyes. You can really tell that with an 11. Toulouse, you can
Fair
tell
enough.
they have no eyes, but they aren't physically moving towards you, so they might not know of your presence. Nanam and Gothos, you can tell that they possess no eyes, but they clearly have some type of spore-like apparatus around them that is currently in the air, roughly around 30 feet around them. Right now, no one is close enough to notice you, as you're not within that spore range. Barely. Gothos, you can tell this based off your natural 20.
Thank you,
And
DM.
Nom Nom, you have a +7. So it's a 24. So you can also tell that specifically. The 30 feet of spore range is an entire group's radius. An individual. Yeah, don't worry about it. An individual would have maybe 10 feet of range to maybe 15 if they're not in a group. The more individuals together, the greater the range, ranging from 10 up to 30.
So we'll say in our heads, alright team, what do you think? Are we going to stealth our way over to the big head honcho for an entrance? Or are we,
I don't see how we can get past them without getting into the spores. Oh, wait. Let me think here. The spore cloud, it's an actual physical cloud of spores, right?
It's imperceptible until Gothos and Nom Nom actually pointed it out.
I use prestidigitation to make a puff of wind and kind of blow it away from us. Does that work?
It could, but do you really think that's a good idea?
do you think they might not notice that?
Well, if they notice whatever happens in the spores and blowing the spores away from us, they might not notice us.
Well, aren't we using that as coverage right now?
Right
me
now,
and
there's
Tannhaus,
really no
Go for it.
coverage for you guys.
But they don't have
Because-
eyes. We
Yes.
just need space.
Yeah,
Yeah, we just
and
need space. Me and Tannhauser could probably make it. She's a pretty good
all these-
jumper.
Yeah, all these things are way within 30 feet of each other. There's no real...
10 feet.
Oh, 10 feet?
A single individual can get 10 feet of spores around them. The bigger the group, the bigger the radius.
Ooh.
So let's see here. We can go...
Based
That
off of that,
should-
you would be caught twice during that
Yeah,
round.
that's what I thought. You'd have to maybe go down then through the flower bed, but that's rough.
Wait a second. Where's the roof? How high up is it again? 30 feet?
30 feet.
Did the spores go all the way up to the roof?
Don't know. Gothos know though. No, it doesn't go all the way up to the roof. It goes up
Alright.
20 feet, but no higher than that.
Yeah, me and
Can-
Tannhauser can climb that. Easy.
Yeah, can you leave like a web behind you and we can use it as a rope and go kind of hand over hand monkey bars, school playground it?
No, Tannhauser doesn't spin web. She has sticky legs.
I've only got 50 feet. That's not going
I
to be
could
enough.
pound pythons, but that's loud, and I think even the big shot would notice.
Yeah.
So, I could make it. I don't know what kind of like magics you guys have for
I
zip
can get over
around.
there, but I can't bring anybody with me.
I mean, if you got this, I think you got to be able to go at least 60 feet. Or climb. Toulouse, how good are you at climbing?
I mean, what are we climbing? What is it? Are we in a cave still? What does the outside of this place look like?
You are
See,
in a
because this group
cave, but
before here has 30, right? So that's all the way down here.
Sorry.
you are in a cave, but right now you're in a mushroom. Inside of it specifically. The cave itself is in the current area you're at, 50 feet tall. The mushroom is 30 feet tall.
Have
Hey,
we talked to we don't want to try to talk to this lady?
Hey, Stool, what kind of spores are those? How do they work?
I think they're not every myconoid has certain senses. So some use their spores to look around and see things without needing to see things.
If I were to blow the spores away, would they just not be able to see there? I mean, it's prestidigitation. It's not going to blow at a far away, but it can kind of keep a bubble of anti-spore around us in a 10-foot area.
No. They hang the air with them, and if something moves through it or pushes them away, is when they know something's around.
And yeah, Toulouse, we do want to talk to the lady over there. We just don't want any of these things to get in the way. And you know the Underdark.
Yeah. Well, do these peoples here? They're just like wandering around and stuff. Do they look scary and violent and stuff?
I've not seen some of these people before. I can't say about everyone, but
Also,
Well, we can make our presence known if we're going to talk to the lady anyway.
you could.
yeah, but we're not supposed to be here.
That's true. However, you can see, not too far off. Well, you generally can see pretty far away, but that's neither here or there. Not too far off in the distance that you're currently at, you do see a drow currently tending to her flower bed. Here.
Oh, top. Alright.
Oh,
Okay,
wait a second.
remember what Flo said about the drow going to the garden and definitely not coming back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an idea. I think we can get past it. Check this out.
Smash cut to roll for initiative. No.
Mhm.
Let me adjust my map here. I'm having some problems with my map.
Theater of the minded for us. What are you doing? What's the plan?
Let go of the map. Every time I move my mouse, the map tries to move. Hold on.
What's the plan?
Get the idea?
I did not get the idea whatsoever.
He wants to sneak
Zoom
around
out.
the
You
edges.
can see. Yeah.
He wants to sneak around the edge. Could have just said that.
Sorry, but yeah, stay way back here in the green. If we stay way back here in the green, we stay 30 feet away from everybody until we get up here. Oh wait, I don't know if you guys can see, but way over here, can you see my red arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If we can sneak all the way up there, then we got like a straight shot to the lady without getting spored until we get close to her, and then her people directly around her are obviously going to know we're here, but the lady will see us and we can talk to the lady.
Very true.
So yeah, let's
I mean,
stay.
those-
We were all thinking about having to walk on the cement. No, let's I don't see a sign saying stay off the grass.
like, whichever route you guys think is best, that's good for you guys. Tannhauser and I are going to stick to the walls, definitely.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Do you think staying around the outside edge and staying in the garden is going to be okay?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Alright, do you think up or down edge is best? Probably down? Yeah, it's your plan,
Yeah.
Kobo. Let's do this.
I think down edge because that drow's up there and she can just see us.
Toulouse, were you going to say something?
Just going down with you guys.
Alright, Tannhauser and Gothos will like mimic that, but like get up on the wall sort of a thing. Maintain maximal distance with them sticky legs.
Oh, is anybody coming? Back up here. Are we coming, guys?
Yeah, I just zoomed out so much I was trying to select.
Oh.
I'm on the walls anyway. Yeah, we're all just being dragged now. Good.
Not everyone. In fact, I don't even know where Gothos is right now.
It's a mystery to everyone. Curse this map.
It's a big map. It's the only map I prepared for this specific section. Because I wasn't going to make you guys look at a giant mushroom cap. Mainly because it'd annoy the heck out of me.
Now let's go first.
Now we can come down this way here, but we're gonna wind up getting within 10 feet of this person. We can probably come this way and then down here like this.
But seriously, Gothos, where are you?
I don't know. I'm looking.
You're right here on the guys. You're right. He's right here.
Oh,
Can everybody see that?
no.
He's right here on the stairs. He's tiny.
Oh God. Then where's
Right here.
Tannhauser?
I don't know what Tannhauser went, but
I only see the
Gathos was
owl.
right there. Oh, is that the owl?
Yeah.
That's
It
the
zoomed
owl.
out so small. I thought that was Gothos.
I don't know.
Whatever. Retoken me at some point.
It disappeared.
I'm probably under someone.
Maybe. I saw you
God.
move your token like immediately completely off screen. So you're probably like off screen somewhere.
I can't select. Yeah.
I think I
All
got
right.
paste. Yep. There we go. And delete.
Hey, it's me. I'm walking here. It's me. Hello.
You immediately get caught as you just shout this out loud.
Yeah,
So,
stealth
shall we-
over.
Yeah. So, shall we try this here? Toulouse.
Sure.
Your expert stealthy opinion.
I don't think there's much stealth behind this, just because I mean we're going to be seen no matter what, so it doesn't really matter which way we approach them, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go talk to them, right? It's like, how much stealth do we need? We just didn't want to get accosted before we get to talk.
Okay. In that case, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Lead the way, buddy.
All right. As you enter the area, immediately you do see that. Nope, you don't even get that close. Back up. Back up.
Roll initiative.
You get this close.
Right.
Or
Where would I go?
you get
Sorry. Go ahead. Move me.
this
Yeah.
close.
Okay.
Immediately, the myconoids around her begin to swarm the area.
Hello. Do we say hello?
Do you say
That's
hello?
still in my. No. That's still in my head. I'm asking my team here. Like, hello.
Yeah,
Do
all
we
right,
say
all right.
hello?
Yeah. We wanted to. She can't understand us. Hello, are we gonna get spored?
Wait, what
Oh,
did you
I
just
know.
say?
They spore us, and that's how we communicate with most of these mushroom people.
Yeah, I'm just not exactly sure what Gothus just said.
That's what he said.
Hello, are we gonna get spored?
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
Thought it was something filthy. Get your mind out of the gutter.
No. It's just they do extend out their spores towards you. Do you accept them?
Yes.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
No, don't worry about it. While you were gone, the team went around, basically not getting caught by anything, and then immediately tried to go and speak with a woman that is more or less the higher up in the area. Kobo went first, then Gothos, then Toulouse. If you decide to go, you can if you want to. Roswin, Antidote, who is an NPC in the group, Stool, are all staying in that area you're currently at.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
As they approach, Kobo basically just says hello, and then Gothos simply states, "So, are we gonna get spored?" Because that's the main way of how people communicate down here. They extend their spores out, and this is where I'll repeat my question again. Do you accept them?
Yes.
Okay, I need confirmation, everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
You can say no, but
Then you just can't hear what's going on. Num Num, if you can't talk, just like thumbs up us or something.
No, I will not accept.
You will not
Alright.
accept the spores? Okay, you can't hear what's going on?
The spores waft in the area. Kobo steps into them. Toulouse steps into them. Gotho steps into them. Nom Nom, you take a step back and they waft in the area, but don't stick around. Kobo, Toulouse, Gothos, go ahead and roll for me 1d10.
if it matters, Gothos is immune to disease.
1d10.
Okay. /r space.
Are you okay, Toulouse? Oh, there you go.
Oh, ooh, 10. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Exploding dice, roll again.
Okay, that's everybody.
Alright. Examining the
Hello?
area and... Hello?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
We can hear you.
Yeah, I was just waiting until everyone finished rolling. Sorry if it sounded like I wasn't here. Accepting the spores and Nom Nom stepping back, the others aren't even close enough to actually do that. The individuals standing in front of her, you can tell now that you've gotten this close, she has her eyes closed, just being taken care of and attending to. You can tell that she herself does have eyes, but the individuals surrounding her do not. As you step forwards, making your presence known, they immediately know that someone's there. So they jettison their spores out, and most of you accept them. As that happens, you begin to feel a sensation in the area, a vibration, and then a connection. This one feels a little bit off than what you've been used to, but overall, you do hear the. I'm just going to give you the names because I am tired of not using their technical names. The bridesmaids then look towards you, and one of them then state, "You know, it's awfully rude of you to come here while she's getting prepared. You know, it's awful bad luck." Another one then states, "What is your business here? We obviously are busy."
Sorry to interrupt. Hi, my name's Kobo.
Good for
We
you.
are. Oh, we're simply well wishers. Yeah, we're simply well wishers from a faraway land. We understand that this is a wonderful occasion that's going to happen, and we definitely all brought gifts, humble as they are. Definitely, right, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah. You have them all in your bag.
Then present them tomorrow when the official ceremony will commence. Otherwise,
Sorry,
leave
but
now.
we won't be here tomorrow, and it was urgent. We spoke with her before we left.
Roll persuasion.
Okay, hold on. Okay, persuasion. Oh, I'm not good at talking, sorry.
You do hear some of the bridesmaids talking to each other. They really don't want to leave, do they? No, they really don't. They don't seem to understand that this is a wedding. It's preparations. We need to make sure everything's prepared. It is her special day, not theirs. Obviously, their emotions, their timetable doesn't matter to us. If you're not gonna leave, we're gonna make you leave. Do you understand that, young cat boy? And whatever you are, looks towards Gobbo. And the goblin on the spider, and looks towards Nom Nom. We don't even know what you are.
So since I can't hear anything, I'm just gonna do a
Which is awkward.
insight.
You can tell they're being menacing, but you don't exactly know what specific wording is. You know something bad is likely going to happen as long as your companions are continuing on this line. Maybe they're saying something offensive in their language, or maybe they just don't completely understand what's going on.
Right. But guys, I don't know what you're doing, but they seem to be getting pretty mad.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
probably
think
right.
I helped anything. Sorry.
You know what,
I'll
ladies,
back
you're
up a
right.
little bit.
Yeah, you know what, various Mike and I life forms, you're right, totally right. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna leave through this door on the right here, and we're not gonna disturb anything else.
Good.
You have a great wedding preparation.
Thank
Hey,
you.
let me
We
know.
still need
Let
the
me know if you like.
dance to prepare
Let me know
for.
if you like.
You're still here?
No, we're leaving,
All right.
aren't we, team?
Kobo isn't apparently. Oh, there we go.
To talk to her. What's going on here?
What you guys said,
Okay.
they look mad.
Okay, this is the second wedding preparation that we've stumbled on that we are definitely not welcome at.
Yeah,
Potentially.
and the last one was horribly evil. This one doesn't seem any better, just prettier.
Actually, looking at the area, you can tell that some of the flowers here are similar in nature to the flowers that you saw beforehand.
Oh.
In the other wedding ceremony, or where did we see these flowers?
Oh.
In the other town where basically everyone got killed or taken over,
Yeah.
some of these plants are indigenous of that section.
Oh.
If you had to guess, maybe this is a possibility. I'm just saying this out loud. Your characters might. It's not putting two together, but getting a general vibe. Some of these plants look like the indigenous plants that you saw in the other town. It's possible that her servants went out, collected separate species and the like, and brought them here. It's also possible that some other person is having a very grandiose wedding as well.
Is it possible that this is the Spore Lady and she's the one that the demon in the drow body was trying to do something against?
Based on
It's
the information you gathered, based on the description, she wasn't a drow, she was a Yankee. Gave you, it's almost a dead-on description of who she's trying to go up against.
Oh, I know this wedding.
But due to the fact that she's here and not where she was collecting flowers, and your companion isn't here, well, something happened.
No,
do we
I'm
want to?
sorry.
Wait.
Somebody remind me again. The demon that got summoned, that wasn't put in a drow body, that was put in a different person body? Back at
She
the
was put
island
into a
town.
Yankees body, but she didn't get contracted with a drow. The drow died before a contract could be established.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. Yentis look different, don't they?
You
Basically
want
like
to see
snake
your
people.
snake bodies? Yeah. Yeah. No, sorry, team. So that was a bit stressful. I don't know if you. Nom, you weren't privy to that. Basically,
That's the
there
lady.
are a lot of sassy mushrooms up in here, and this is a wedding that is happening, God, possibly tomorrow. I don't know if we want to be here for it, and I negotiated that we will just leave off to the right-hand side for exploratory purposes. And then I think on the way back, if we just rush and apologize, we might be okay.
Okay. Yeah, kind of quickly fill in stool there. Remember back when we
Oh
were on the
God.
boat and we went to the island? That's
Oh
the
God,
same
they're
lady.
moving. They're moving. Do you think we should all leave now? I think we should
Yeah.
leave.
They
Yeah,
did say
let's
they were
leave.
preparing for a dance.
Are we gonna watch some choreography?
Stool, are
If
you
you
getting
decide
to
to.
what you wanted to know?
I don't know who this is.
And isn't Jumbo Wumba or whatever his name is supposed to be here?
Yes, Jumbo Wumba. Actually, I forgot his name. But I like Jumbo Wumba.
Rumpadump.
Rumpadum.
Yeah, that's who I'm looking for. And who's that drow person? Why are they ill? Did they get infected by the spores too, just like at the other town?
You don't know. You know that Drow were invited here, and according to Stool's testimony, they have yet to leave. So maybe something is going on with them. Looking at this information and looking at them, you can tell that Rumpadub has yet to be found. The Drow, while you don't know them, might have more information if you can talk to them. Maybe. Entirely up to you what you decide to do. But you have yet to find the person you need or person you want to locate. So if you do leave, it's possible that that individual might get caught before you find them, or they won't and they're actually good at their job. They could also be extremely unlucky. But you have yet to find them, and you have yet to understand what the Drow's still doing here.
Do we go see the drow? We could stick to the
Feeling about
edges.
this.
Yeah, I know. I don't like them either, but we don't have a whole lot of options.
You
could
can
stick
lead
to the
the,
edges.
lead the charge on that one. I don't think these people are very happy about us being around here. And I don't
No. They're not happy about us being here at all. And I'm not happy about us being here if that's the lady. Oh my gosh, if that's the lady. Yeah, let's. Okay. If you guys wants to come, I guess I'll go say hi. But
What, are you gonna
But,
go say hi to the Drow? For what reason? They imprisoned us. Don't fucking talk to them.
I know, but that one's not supposed to be here. Just like we're
Shit.
not.
Alright. Due to the
Right.
fact that you've been discussing things, keeping an eye on things, and looking around, talking about the Drow, you've unfortunately stayed long enough that they have already
Shit.
commenced their song and dance. So I'll now read this.
You fucking.
I give you a choice.
No, not you.
Me?
Procrastinators. Ah.
I
At
wasn't
this-
procrastinating. I'm trying to find my guy.
I get it. I understand that. But I give you guys a choice.
Oh yeah,
I took
this is good.
the time in consideration of how you guys were talking in game. But unfortunately, this happens.
I
Echoes
love it.
spill from the mystery cave beyond, a cacophony of wheezing voices that wrap around together in some kind of discordant. Wow, that's a weird way of spelling that.
Discordant?
Yeah. Music. The remaining heads plant in the Garden of Welcome begin to croak and groan, joining the horrible song. Through the mist that shrouds the smaller cavern, you see a parade of creatures responsible for the melody. Their bodies are only vaguely humanoid, with clusters of luminescent lichen and transient growths forming chaotic patterns on their decaying flesh. Their voices stabbing into your minds, both insane and gleeful in equal parts. They begin to sing. From rocky bed the toadstool rose, from chaos dark her love she shows. Wish yearn laugh the lady will be wed, crave hunger dance her joy's spores will spread. Youth is gone, beauty rots. Aram Kus and Zuktamoy. Join together heart to heart, become one till death do part. Hail, hail, hail. I want
Wolf.
Nom Nom alone to go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw. Specifically, Kobo, Toulouse, and Gothos have all automatically failed.
Told you it was a trap.
Does this count as a poison?
No.
No.
So wait. So first of all, I guess how long did this whole thing take?
It took about the same amount of time your companions argued with one another.
Okay.
So
Less than 10
wisdom
minutes.
save, but you did cast your fancy bond. Or
Yeah,
plus
so
bond.
less than
And
10
the silence.
minutes.
So
Well,
the
no,
silence-
because we're listening to it psychically, I think.
Okay. Yeah, that was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
listening to it psychically, but they some of the myconoids are saying things out loud. The only problem is, well, I'm not going to say specifically what happened or what's the issue, but half of your group has been spored. So it's possible that it's stronger for them for some reason or another.
Some reason. The reason
Not
you
the
just said.
critical save. Or wisdom save.
All right.
Wow, with a +7, that's a rough roll.
Yeah.
I will use. Yeah. I don't know where you would put this. On your guys' character sheets, except for Nom Nom, surprisingly enough, I'm surprised this is low. I want each of you, except for Nom Nom, to go ahead and put 1 point of madness.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Uh,
that's a fun little resource to add. In the middle right of everyone's sheet, other resources, madness.
Well, in bio, there's other additional features and traits.
You can use that as
And
madness.
that's just an easy place to keep track of it. By the way, that's just what I was doing.
The way it looks, the way they performed and danced, it is surprisingly not natural. The myconoids around the woman themselves begin to twirl, dance, and sing. Some of their body begins to flesh out and basically show what's underneath them. It seems that when they dance,
Nasty.
it's almost, yeah, it's pretty gross to look at. The form around them somewhat collapses in places, and you see a humanoid body. You see a drow body. You see a human, an elf,
Yes.
a weird squid thing that you. It even kind of looks creepier than the fungus thing. So when it comes back, you're kind of glad that happens. It's disturbing to look at, and you decide not to look at it too much longer. Thankfully, the performance is just a rehearsal, so this isn't the worst potential thing you'll see. Potentially. But
So I'm gonna say let's not talk to the drow.
I'm like, it feels a little weird seeing that.
I didn't like that.
All right, so we're gonna get out of here. Let's head this way. Point to the stairs.
that is the opposite direction of the entranceway you came from, but that is an exit. You'll just be exiting from the other side of the mushroom.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down
we
for
keep
that.
going. We're looking for that dude.
Still, what's this guy look like? We don't see him or nothing?
I've been keeping an eye out, but I haven't seen them.
Okay.
Okay, are there guards out there? Do we got to be careful leaving?
There technically would be guards out there, but if you wait for a certain point in time, you can basically bail once they shift once again. Again, you're far enough away that the bridesmaids can't see you. So long as they're hugging the wall, you should be fine.
I vote exit outright. Stage right.
All right.
What? Oh, so
Even if
okay.
the
I
guards
guess
are
we're gonna
there?
go regroup.
Yeah, even if the guards are outside?
No, you like spend another 10 minutes before the shifting of the guard changes again. Or at least when they shift their position around the mushroom. Because they do like hold 10 minutes, wrap around the mushroom, and then begin the process once again.
Oh, okay, yeah. So let's Once
So between
the
that
guard's
time, you do
gone,
so.
we sneak out.
I think we need to go tell Basidia.
And while you go out, does anyone have a passive perception of 16?
Let's
Looking.
see. 17.
No.
Oh, nice.
Where's-
Well, it's tad ironic, but they've, for them, broken out of stealth. I'm just gonna abbreviate his name because I don't want to spell it completely. Nom Nom, in the top of the mushroom, you see a myconoid humanoid basically come out of it as if another tree is coming out of another tree, but they rip themselves apart out of the mushroom and they're now one single myconoid humanoid. This is the description of them, looking at them, now that you're actually looking, is the description Stool gave Rumpadump. Now just called Rump to make things easier.
Okay.
Sorry, did you say look menacing, or did they just happen to like come out?
They just happen to come out, but they are also looking menacing, just based on how they did things. Like, have you ever seen the movie Alien? It's like them coming out of the stomach.
Yeah, just
Right.
kind of burst
Just-
forth out of the top of the mushroom. Blah.
But without
It's just
actual
a
noise.
violent thing.
But they come out and... Oops, that's the map. But they come out and begin to move the way to the rest of the colony.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Maybe they're gonna go infect other people. Maybe we should intercept them.
Was that the one Kobo wanted to talk to?
Yeah, is that
Yeah.
the guy I was looking for?
Quick, let's go. Let's try to get them to them before they get to the colony.
They're doing things stealthily, so they're not moving at a great clip. You do see the guards round the corner when you try to round. They look at you until you leave. You can tell that they don't want you around. They don't want you inside. You basically just probably say you're going through a stroll or having a nice walk with friends, companions, allies, whatever you make of yourselves. And then just immediately bail, not getting caught by the police.
We just put our hands in our pockets and whistle as we stroll.
What's that over there? Oh,
Like, well, you never seen a goblin and a giant spider before? Racist.
As we get closer, I'm gonna activate my emboldening bond again.
All right.
And he's trying to be sneaky, right?
They're being stealthy, but as soon as they hit the ground when the guards rounded the corner, they kind of break stealth once more. If you weren't paying attention to them, like if Nom Nom didn't see them and then pointed them out, you would not have noticed them, if that makes sense. It's like another face in the crowd. They're so, not stealthy, but they're so displaced that you would not, if you did not keep an eye on them, be able to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, I was going to let him get a little further away from the mushroom before I start talking.
Here.
Excuse me, hello? Hi.
Looking at you, they do have their blade drawn out, not pointing towards you, but like expecting trouble. They have it palmed in their hand, blade extended down to the ground, but You can tell that they grip it tighter when you say, "Excuse me, hello."
Yeah, and I put my hands up and show that I'm not holding a weapon, I'm not carrying a weapon. Just, hey, hi, hello, a little wave.
Looking at you and speaking in common, I'm assuming, they do state, "Can I help you with something?"
Yeah, hi, is your name Rumpadum?
Um,
I think it is.
yes.
Hi. Oh, a very nice lady at the Magic Mushroom told me I needed to talk to you, and I hand him a note.
You hand them a small little note you've been given, and then he does state, "Oh, you'd like an enchantment made. Well, right now I need to go speak with Basida. If you can wait a little bit of time."
Oh, of course, of course.
Well,
So, did you witness all of that?
unfortunately, it's not the first time I've witnessed it. Getting a little antsy that it continues to happen. Don't exactly know what's going on. It's a problem.
So,
But
you
yes,
saw all the weird, dead, fleshy things underneath the.
that's the first time I saw that. I did see them sing and dance, but it's been getting more violent as the days progress. This has been the most disturbing one.
I'm going to do an insight to see if like he's been like I don't know mind controlled or whatever,
Mhm.
or if he's mad.
So this
Ah,
guy's speaking out
1.
loud right now.
They are speaking out loud in common due to the fact that Kobo spoke in common to them. But they either are mad or is not mad. Who is mad in this state? Is Kobo mad? Is Toulouse Gotho's mad? Probably. But you can't
What
tell
is
if this guy is.
sanity?
But you can't tell one way or the other. It's kind of hard to tell with these people, mainly for the fact that they don't really speak that often.
Sure.
But
Trying
right
to read a
now,
mushroom.
yeah. But the Mushroom Man then states, "It has been the most violent as of recent. I have been investigating, and not too long ago did the bride arrive here. No one really noticed it. No one could see her arriving. Simply, Basidia decided for me to investigate after Philo had invited a few new myconoids in the area in. They carried a large cartridge of things to this location, and soon enough the giant looks towards the mushroom cap was formed. The new myconoids, the circle of masters, had called it a gift, a garden of welcome, and that it would be presented to us tomorrow, with a bit of a surprise waiting. As Philo has been acting strange as of late, I myself was deployed to make sure that things were carefully tended to. I've been reporting in and out, but this has been the most active they have been. The myconoid woman has been here 3 days, from what I can tell, but perhaps longer. But recently, she's been preparing for something. She's been given a crown or a gift of flowers decorated upon from lands I am not familiar with. Her very presence, it's not right, or at least not sitting well with me. Each time I go in there, it feels as if I'm being drawn out of myself. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it does to me. I don't know how long I can continue on this route, or if anyone in the city themselves has also been affected in this way.
We came upon a similar site in another place in the Underdark, more demonic than myconoid flavored. I think it might have something to do with this wedding coming up.
I don't know if this helps, but I think it has something to do with it. And I kind of show him the knife.
I'm afraid I don't know what that means. I do note that one symbol is Lolth, which the Drow worship, and the other one is the Winter Court Fey Queen, which no
Well,
one down here truly worships, except maybe a scant few.
well, this dagger is kind of like representative. I mean, if it is the demon and the Fey Queen person getting married, which I believe it might be, isn't this a symbol of that? Does it
It's
give you any
possible.
lore clues?
It's possible there is a union between Fey and Drow, but if I had to wager, this might be something completely irrelevant to this, but relevant to something else.
Hmm. Okay, I was thinking it was connected. Sorry, pardon me.
It's quite alright, but I haven't seen anything else connecting these two pieces together.
Well, we saw a whole town, and there was the whole wedding thing.
Well, yeah, that was between a Myconoid and a Demon Lord, not two demons.
Well, wasn't the Myconoid lady a demon fungus?
The Yangti did describe her as a demon fungus lady.
Hmm.
Looking at the woman that was described to you, or that you looked at inside the mushroom cap, eerily nearly identical to the description you were given, and the description I did say was hauntingly, or I forgot what Toulouse said specifically, demonically beautiful.
Yeah, and that was the lady at the island too. You know what I mean, guys?
Well, Stool does seem to trust you. If you would accompany me to Basidia, I can get my business done, and then we can share notes. And then I can
Okay,
help your friend here with their project,
okay,
as it will take
sounds good.
time to complete that.
Okay,
And just so we're clear, that means we are going to be in town during the festival tomorrow.
Ali.
I plan to stop things before then, but if you intend to be here, I wouldn't mind the help.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, be glad to help. I
sounds
think.
very ominous, the festival. I think we might want to stop that.
Yeah, I didn't want to speak for all party, but yeah, I think I think we could help. Maybe, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
We'll
think
see
we
what
should
we
look into it.
All right. Moving forwards, investigating the site, looking at this demonic woman that clearly has a maybe not festival, but wedding preparations commencing. Moving around and seeing that Philo is not exactly doing what they were saying, and seeing that Basidia themselves may probably not though, may or may not know exactly what's going on, but will likely have more information that they weren't so readily willing to give immediately. One thing is certain. Whether you decide to stop this wedding or not might mean the end of the world, or at the very least, it might mean the end of one very, very dangerous union between two demon lords. As we end the session for today.
dun, dun, dun.